All right, welcome back to Blue Collar Homestead. The next gardening season is upon us. So what I need to do is get out in the garden. Let me show you guys what I've been up to. A little bit of changes this year. Garden's going to get a little bit bigger. So let me get the camera flipped around and kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on. All right, you can kind of see what's happening here. This crusty old fence was the old fence we were using for this. Like I said, I built a new one right here. The garden got about 8 feet bigger. So I got to get this fence out of here. We're going to get all this tilled. This crusty fence right here too has to go. So this is supposed to be temporary. It's been like this for like 4 years. This fence is just, it was kind of, you know, rigged up just to keep the chickens out, but we're going to do something like that and like this fence and kind of make it all match. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to get this removed and everything, and then we got to get this tilled. But for now I'm going to have to go inside and put the camera on charge because this camera's kind of running low on juice. But we are going to try and get this tilled as well today. There's bourbon sitting over there and whiskey over there. We do have a goat here that's about to give birth at any moment. We'll try and catch that on video. But for now, I am going to set the camera down, get a little bit of work done, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. I got the old fences removed. As you can see, that fence is gone, that one's up. This is all the stuff I cleaned out of the one of the goat barns. That's all going to get tilled in there, so got to get the tractor, I got to check the oil and everything on it, make sure everything's good on it, and then I'm going to fire it up and we are going to till this garden. We're also going to till that garden. So let me get the camera set up somewhere and we'll get to it. Kind of see what's going on here. Got this all tilled. I got to come back and do this little section here, but I need to take a few buckets of this dirt over here and bury some of these tree roots that the goats keep eating. And you can see I got the wire around there trying to get them to stop eating it, but now they're getting onto that. So best thing I guess I can do with it is bury it. So I'm gonna have to get a bunch of buckets of dirt out of there and bury all this stuff. However, I guess that was a pretty good day of tractoring. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish tilling that. I'm gonna do this, and then at some point I'll be able to get started building that other fence, and that'll be interesting to show you how I do it. So stick around. Got all the posts planted. Now I got to get ready to stretch the fence out. I don't know if you can see, but I got the string right here. That's kind of important to put on your last post down there and your last post down here. That way when you put all the posts in, they're perfectly straight. If you don't use the string, your fence will be weaving back and forth. You don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to nail the fence to the post. Then I'm going to stretch it. So let me get set up for that and I'll bring you right back. A couple straps to the tractor. I'm just going to crank down on these, and that's going to tighten this whole thing up. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's getting pretty tight. Yeah, that's about as far as we're going to go on this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of see this is nice and taut now. It's tight. So now I'm going to staple this to the 4x4, cut the remainder of that off, and then do the same thing on the other side over here. And then I'll have to put that gate over here. All right, you can see we're all done, except for this. This here I got to put some welded wire in there so the chickens can't get through there, kind of like I did with the goat gates over here. Those got a welded wire fence zip tied to it. So Tank, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Hey, look. Yeah, well, I want to say, hey, get out of there. That's about it for this episode. So like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you on the next one.